Canada here with DJ Entertainment, wanting to show you guys a really neat and fantastic program called Dropbox. Now, I know a lot of people may already use this, and you already know how wonderful this program is, but there's a lot of people that don't know about it still. And I wanted to do a quick video. I'm just in one of those moods to make, uh, you know, how-to or helpful video for you guys. And Dropbox really is great for not only DJs, but for working with your clients and so forth. And I've gotten many people hooked on Dropbox, and they love it now. And they have it available for not only for Mac but for PC as well. For Linux, if anyone in the DJ world is using Linux, they have those available, and it's also available on a lot of mobile devices such as BlackBerry, iPhones, Android, so forth. What you do is you go to Dropbox.com. Actually, no, I take that back. You click the link that I have at the very bottom of this video, and what that'll do, it'll give you an extra gigabyte worth of space. It'll also give me an extra gigabyte of space because you're using my promo link. But it only gives you 2 gigabytes free. And I got emails saying, actually, look, right there, prime example. I just signed somebody else up on Dropbox. But it gives you 2 gigabytes to start out with. You can upgrade. I have a 50 gig package, and I think it's like $9 a month. But what is Dropbox? So pretty much Dropbox is a shared folder. After you install it on your Mac or PC or Linux or whatever, it installs a shared folder on your computer. And what happens is, if you have multiple computers, for example, I'm recording this video on my iMac. I also have Dropbox installed on my 2 MacBooks. So when I put a folder or a shared document or a video or a picture or whatever it may be in that Dropbox folder, it is now synced between all my Dropbox accounts, meaning all my Dropbox that I've installed on my 2 laptops, my desktop, my phone, and so forth. And it's really nice, for example, when you're working on, let's say a timeline for a wedding. And, let's say I'm working on it, on my desktop, and I save it on my desktop. Sometimes I know everyone's done it to like, shit, you know what? I need that file. It's on my desktop on my computer at home, and I can't get it on the fly. And what I got in the habit of doing is, my folder that I have strictly for my business files, like my contracts, my timelines, my custom edits I do for school, some of my promo stuff. I've got into the habit of making all those files on my Dropbox under folders, and I'll show you in a second what I mean. And going back to the timeline is, I can start working on it on my desktop and finish it on my laptop, and it all, like I said, it all syncs across the board, and it works out real well when you have a client meeting with, let's say, a wedding client, and you're going to talk to them about their timeline for their wedding that's upcoming in a couple months. You can work on it there on your desktop, take your laptop to the event with you, or take your iPad with you, or to the client meeting, open it up, boom. Now your client can see what you're working on. You can make any changes on your laptop that they specifically want moved around, save it. Now it's also not only updated now on your laptop, but then updated back on your iMac as well. So let me give you an example. So in my Finder, it adds this to the favorite called Dropbox on the side. So when you open Dropbox, it has all these folders that I have made. And one of the really nice things I've been doing is, incorporating this with all my clients. A lot of my clients already use Dropbox. So what you can do from there is take any of your folders and actually share that folder with the client. So everything you have in that folder will automatically appear on their computer's Dropbox. So you don't give your client access to your entire folders that has all your different client stuff. For example, one of the clients I'm working on their wedding is this weekend. I have a client's folder. Inside the client's folder, I have their name, which is Jamie Peacock and Aaron Rudden. And inside this folder, I have, my contract. I have, their processional and bridal march. I have, the planning form that they had filled out for us. I have the timeline of their wedding. And I also have a custom edit I had to do for their first dance. And the nice thing is, tonight, Aaron and Jamie were on their computer looking at the timeline that I've made, and they're making changes to it. They're saving it. I'm getting the updates on my computer. I'm going through, making my notes, saving it, and they're seeing what I've been changing. And it's really nice because you don't have to tell the client, hey, look, I sent you that revision last week for that timeline, and then like, okay, well, you sent 2 last week, which one is it? And then they're fiddling with wrong documents. This way, it's just mainstreamed and it all works out, and everybody's on the same page. And like I said, it works phenomenal for a DJ to client working environment. Um, and I've also had this with some of my DJ friends where if they need certain graphics done, or they need a track that they necessarily can't edit themselves, they'll send me the track real quick. I'll edit for them and send them back to them. Like I said, Dropbox is such a great tool. It's well worth the investment. I mean, even like I said, 2 gigabytes comes with it for free. By using the link that I'm gonna put below, you guys can get an extra gigabyte worth of space. So it'll give you 3 gigabytes. It's really not that expensive. Let me show you the pricing plans. Like I said, I have the upgraded plan, so I pay, I want to say $9 a month or $10 a month, and I get the 50 gigs. Yeah, so here I get the Pro 50, which is it's 50 gigabytes worth of storage, $9 a month. You can get 100, and you can even go into Team, which I don't even bother with that. 50 gigs seems to be perfect for me. And going back in, when I'm working on my school edits for school dances and trying to clean out some of these tracks nowadays, I could do it all on my nice big screen on my iMac, save it, boom, it's saved. It's now also on my laptop, so then I can roll that right into Serato and go for it. So Dropbox is such a wonderful program, especially the fact, I've run into instances where I'm at an event and they have a question on times, or they have a question about their contract or whatever it may be, and from my iPhone there's a Dropbox app which I can open up, and from there I can pull up all the folders that I have right here and access everything real time, and be able to pull files up and review files. And if I forgot something, and or let's say worst case scenario, I left my paperwork at home for a wedding for their timeline, I can pull it up on my iPhone, have it there with me. Pull it up on my iPad, have it there with me. If I'm sitting in a parking lot, early for a meeting, I can pull stuff up I was working on or review it there, or sometimes go in and actually work on documents, on the fly. I mean, it's such a fantastic and a very versatile application for something so simple, and it really, the sky's the limit on how you use it and how you can use it to benefit your company. Definitely check it out. Do yourself a favor, get the extra gigabyte worth of space for free. Click my link below. If you guys have any questions about it, I'll help you out as much as I can. Shoot me a message. Like I said, guys, Dropbox, check it out.